This screencast is made possible by I Show You, part of Shiny White Box. To view it, go to shinywhitebox.com. Hello everyone, Tim here from Tech Stuff, and today I'm going to show you Livetype, just a basic overview of it, and then I'll obviously get into more advanced tutorials. Just want to start off saying, if you have any tutorial requests, please feel free to contact me at techstuff@gmail.com or through, well, YouTube. So, Livetype will look like this when it's in the dock. Livetype, right there. And basically, it's a great font maker that comes with Express. Now, if you don't know where Livetype is, just go up to Spotlight and type in Livetype, and it'll be right there. Now, when you first open it up, you'll notice it looks somewhat like Final Cut in the timeline, but not really anywhere else. Now, you have your canvas up here is where all your stuff, like your fonts and titles and all that will go. Down here is the timeline, and over here is the editing bar, the inspector, and then the media browser. And I'll do some more advanced things. So let's just say you want to make a cool font. Make sure text is selected in the little bar right here. It'll probably be like over here or something. Click on text. Then you can align it, make the size checking. I'm not going to worry about that. And then down here in this little box, which is right here, you're going to type it in. I'm just going to type in Tech Stuff. Oh man, my computer's getting loud. It makes me sad. Anyway, then once Tech Stuff comes in up here, we can go to like Style and change, shadow is selected. We can change the shadow to a green, and then click on this little box right here and just move the shadow. I'll get into much more advanced with this. So that looks cool. No, we can add a glow. We can do all that other cool stuff. Effects, I like the baffle effect. If you click on the effects tab right here, you'll be you're on text. There's a little tab that says effects. If you click on that, nothing will be here. But if you go over here now to your media browser, you'll have all these different effects. And you can, right now it only has these ones because they're in the category, whatever that word is right here. But you can just select that category, and let's say you want to go to motion path. Here now they have all these other, see what I mean, how they have millions of them? Because I just went to motion path and now they have more different ones, and they just have a lot of cool. But I like the, whatever that word is, and I like baffle. So I'm going to select baffle by double clicking on it, and then going down to apply and hit apply. Now it adds that effect to your track, and what you want to do is you want to click on your text track just by clicking and take it, and when you hover your mouse over the end, there's a little thing that pops up. Click that and drag it so it lines up, or else it won't work. Now let's say, okay, so my text is animated and stuff, but I want a background. Well, backgrounds are very easy to make. All you have to do is go to the Objects section or Textures. Either one of those will work. Now, I'm going to show you something very cool. For Objects, let's find something. See, it's on Tech right now, but we can zoom in. If it's there's a category here and it has these 4 things, but you can select that and change it to Nature. But I'm going to go over to Textures because I have some cool stuff here. And I'm going to do, what should I do? I'll do Urban, or Space. I'll do Space. Now that looks very cool. I want that to be my background. So I go down here and I hit Apply to New Track. Not that one. Apply to New Track. Select the one you want. That looks cool. Apply to New Track. Now if I go down and look in your timeline, the effect is right there. But you notice when you move your scrubber thing out here, the background goes away because the text in the animation over is this long. And over here it is not that long. So we have to fix that. So you move your mouse here and click and drag there. Now that effect will be on the whole thing. There. Now let's say you want to do something even more. See? There's the layer. Now this looks great. But let's say you want to apply something to a mat. Well, that's easy to do. Let's say we want to go back through here, go to Urban. We'll go to Smoke. Nah. Let's find effect. Alright, we like this cloud effect. So there's the cloud effect, and we want that to be inside this text. So what we do is we click on the text layer. See how it's selected? It wasn't. Click on the text, it selects. The clouds, apply to matte. That puts those clouds inside the text. which is very cool. Once that loads again, now the clouds are in the text. I'm going to pause the video while I render it, and the way you'll render it is you go to File, Render Movie. And once it does that, well, it'll make the movie for you. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. Be right back. Once you hit Render Movie, it'll come back up like this. You'll have to give it a name. So let's name it Tech Stuff Intro. You'll want to select Render Background because you want the background to be there too. Render only between in and out points, and we're good to go. Hit save. I'll be back in a second. Once you're done and it's gone, you'll go to your desktop or wherever you saved it and open the file. So I'm going to go to my desktop, and there it is. Tech Stuff Intro, right where I saved it. Double click on it, and it'll open QuickTime. And here's what your finished effect will look like. See that cool animation with the... Do you see that tech stuff background? How it's all green? I think that's really cool. Here, I'll watch it in full screen. And how long did that take? 5 minutes? Less than that? Amazing, huh? Couple of clicks and you got a professional looking title. Get into more advanced stuff. Send me requests. Any tutorials. I do, you know, Livetype, Final Cut, iMovie, anything. Thanks, and have a great day. By the way, you can see me. I'm using iShowU, which is a product of the company Shiny White Box, and I'll play the thing at the beginning, at the end. It's at the beginning and end. And iShowU is a great application. I absolutely love it. It lets me pause video in the middle of what I'm doing. iShowU is a product of the company Shiny White Box. For more information, go to www.shinywhitebox.com.